Good evening, folks. This is a short video of what I'm trying to make into a tablet holder. So, what these are is aluminum angle iron, or aluminum angle. So, you give size-wise, that's what this part looks like. And this part is much thinner, as you can see, much thinner type of aluminum angle. And for now I'm just resting it on this lithium battery here, just so stuff can be held up. So what my goal is to have both of these like that, roughly. Of course, this is a longer piece, but it will be cut down shorter. Now this length is about a ½ inch wider than my tablet that is in the holder. It's hard to show because I'm using my tablet, but here's the case. See if I can back up far enough. And it doesn't look like it. Maybe I can do it this way. But there's some of the case, and if I move over there, there's the other end of the case. So, well, vertically, the case will, trying to find something here that can actually work. Alright, I'll get cheesy. I'll use a remote, TV remote. So I want the case to fit down in there like this, the case that holds the tablet. So it'll fit down, and of course this will be vertical, so I don't hit my own tablet. So this will be vertical, and this thin part that I'm holding up will hold the sides, the sides of the tablet. So when it's all together, basically the tablet will be like this, and it'll be held up, and the screen will be right here, so I can see and use the screen facing camera to do some of my recording. Now, in case you're wondering what this is part of the ends of the holder. They came on this lamp assembly, so it would fit in there like this, and get the TV in case it's overferring and no copyright infringement crap. So this goes on there like that, and it can pivot at a decent angle. Trying to get there, use the other hand. So it'll sit in there like this. So it'll pivot decently, not 180 degrees, but I can route this out, make it square or flats. So it'll be like that. So I can rotate it 180 degrees. So use the included hardware, and that will go possibly onto another piece. I mean, I could try to lower this down a touch like that, and because it's thin I could wiggle it in there pretty easy and basically have the aluminum angle iron, see how thin it is, going between, and of course I'll put another screw in here, Or possibly, because it's so thin, I might be able to just get it right through this screw as well too. You take out one of these shims that was supplied with it. Two of those shims should equal up to the thickness. Oh yeah, perfect. Okay, that's what we'll do. So I can jam that in there because I've got extra length of this, and I've got 3 pieces of this. One that's about as short as this length, and one that's about double the length of this. So that's nice. All same squareness, probably 1 inch by 1 inch. So this will hold onto it, and then I'll be able to move it around. Now this part telescopes in and out and can spin freely. And if I tighten this up, of course if I tighten it up, it's hard to move. So loosen it up for right now. And the nice thing is it really extends out pretty far. So get this situated here so we can all see. Move some steps and position it a little bit better. So as you can see, we've got some good length, and just for size reference, there's a stylus and a battery. So obviously this part goes inside of here, and it's hollow, and the light's shining through real nicely. So the other day, as I made a post about routering out some stuff, this is what I was working on. The part that's notched out right in here, I used the Dremel with various bits. Before, it wasn't able to pivot very easily. You loosen this up. It wasn't able to travel very good. What it would do is it would get to about here and it would stop, only allowing me to do a little bit of a travel, which, well, actually it was probably more like this. So it would only allow me to do that much of a travel, using the wrong hand for this. So it would allow you to go flat. Of course, this would be mounted on a table. Let you go flat parallel with the table, and then vertical, and just a little bit past, and as you can see, I'm trying to get it right, it would come in here and then it would hit. So I routed it out so I could go all the way around. And depending on, excuse me, depending on how it's positioned, so much easier once this gets done. I could use 2 hands and use the tablet at the same time. So I can go here and then all the way over to there. So it's obviously more than 200 degrees. That's 270 degrees. That's even better. And this had a little transformer on the inside. I took that out. So here's the company name of the device. Tasklight. Very old. Not in use anymore. It was just sitting there collecting dust. But it had a fluorescent round light at the end, hence for the reason for the transformer. So it had wire going in, wire going out. Removed that. I'm going to put the cover back on. This was the spot for the green ground wire. And here are the 2 clamps that I'll be able to utilize. Now of course, change hands here. These are in the down position, meaning as far as they can go, and obviously there's still some room here. Since this is an inch, it's a little less than an inch, maybe about 3/4. You get a good finger in there, maybe a thumb, barely a thumb, small thumb. So these can still be used. Let's see, there's another name on here. Let this focus for a second. There we go. San Dimas. Wow, California. Nice. Not sure if they're still in business, but if they are, kudos. So, in short, this is the assembly that I'm thinking of doing and using. Put it this way. So now that we know that I can, just trying to position this a little bit better. So now that I can arrange it to where, maybe that'd be a little bit better. So I can have the mounting thing there. Back up a little bit. So obviously, like assembly, this piece, then onto here, and then of course the bottom of this will go onto here. There's a little plastic part in there. Two hands is better. But so far, nice sturdy construction, and I'd be able to mount something onto here that will screw onto the tripod, or I can just drill and tap a hole into the back of this and then just mount that right onto the tripod. Obviously it would go on top like this and wouldn't have to clamp anything. Just uses the 1/4-20 screw that's on the tripod, and off it goes. So, in short, it was kind of bugging me that I didn't have a video. I was just trying to say stuff in words. Videos are better. So anyway, hopefully the next video will be all this put together and completed. And of course there would be another one of these over here to hold the tablet together, and I would have a backing plate, probably a piece of wood, same wood I used for the tunnel on the machine, so that way to keep it nice and light. And the little 3/16 plywood is pretty cheap, and got like another 10-foot section out in the garage, so plenty of ply left to use. Until next time, folks, thank you for watching, and bye bye.